Moose is in the house. Moose is in the house. Watch out. Watch out. Here's Moosey.
Hey, all, how's it going? Hope you're doing fantastic. I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. We're playing a little bit more Digimons today. Pretty excited. We get to actually see the second area of the world, which is nice. Hey Fiddler, how you doing? Sonic Fox, D'Itali. We are still playing with the green deck, but I think we're gonna try and get some goofy cards in the deck. Because, it's not a hard game, right? It's not really a struggle. So it becomes a situation like, how do we make it fun? And I think we try to put as many gambling cards in the deck as possible. And I think that's how we do it. I have 20% card completion, like a couple hours in. Here we go. I gotta change my background. It's not DXBL anymore. DXBL's over. Yeah, hope you're all doing good. Today was kind of an annoying day for me at work. I had to go to a building that we service and set up their new router and their new modem and all that stuff, which is not a big deal. But I kept losing internet connectivity while I was setting it up, and I'm like, did I fuck something up? Because I'm not an IT guy, right? I do audio-visual stuff. I know a little bit about IT, but I'm not I didn't go to school for it or anything. And so I kept losing internet, and I'm like, did I fuck something up? What's wrong? And what was happening was that the ISP kept turning off the internet for the building because they thought the new router, I put the SIM card in the new router, and they were like, oh, that's a breach or whatever. And so I had to call them and explain what was going on, and they're like, well, you know, that's not the router we sold you. And I'm like, okay, it doesn't, what, you're telling me that I have to buy all of the equipment from you? I can't use my own stuff? And they're like, okay, I guess we'll turn it on for you. And so it was an hour and a half of panicky troubleshooting, trying to figure out what I did wrong, and am I an idiot? And it turns out no, it's just the ISP being evil and trying to get me to pretending it didn't work so that I would buy more of their routers in the future or whatever. Yeah, it really fucked up. And then they had two webcams that they needed me to set up for a live stream for tomorrow that I just didn't have time to do. So because I was panicking, trying to figure out what was going wrong with the troubleshooting the internet. And so I gotta go back in tomorrow morning and set all that stuff up. Super, super annoying. Big waste of my day. It would have been a 15-minute setup otherwise. It's from the grinded out era of games. This one especially, yeah. This is definitely a grinded out type of game. This is, hold on, I beat it, right? We can get out of here? Yeah. We're in the mega area. Let's go, baby. My ISP once told them the bill was too high and lowered my bill for $40 for life because I've been a customer for years. Dude, one time, my phone, there was an electrical storm happening. And I don't know the science behind why this happened, but my phone, despite having nothing running on it, got really, really hot while this electrical storm was happening outside. And almost hot to the touch. I'm like, what the fuck? So I turned it off. I reset it. And then I looked, and it had used 400 gigabytes of data in 30 seconds. And I'm like, obviously that's not real. There's no possible way my phone could have done that. Internet speed's not fast enough. And so I got a call from the ISP. It's oh, you're over your limit and this and that. And I'm like, guys, you have to look into this, because there's absolutely no way I could have used all of this that quickly. Something's wrong with the reporting or the system, or I don't know what's happening. And they're like, well, we'll give you a $10 discount, but you can't use data for the rest of the month. We gotta shut off your data because you're over the limit, and you can't use it for the rest of the month, but we'll give you a $10 discount next month to make up for it. I was like, cool, not really a solution, but whatever, I guess. Like, I had to, like, actually ask them, like, do you have a service that would allow me to download something this quickly? Like, is there anything on your network that would allow that to happen? Do you have anything that powerful? And they're like, well, no. I'm like, okay, then obviously it's an error. If it's not possible, then it's not possible. It's not more complicated than that. It might have been a gremlin. One thing you can always count on at work is if it can be more inconvenient, almost always will be. Yeah, like there's this church I service sometimes, and I had to go in the other day to set up an extra microphone and stuff that they wanted. And so I'm setting it up, and one of the people from the church starts freaking out because apparently I'm in like some altar area that I'm not supposed to be in, that like only the priest is supposed to be in, and it's like blasphemous for anyone else to be in there. And I'm like looking around, I'm like, lady, this is where all my sound equipment is. Like, every time I've come in here, I've been in this room. Like, I hate to break it to you. Like, if hell's real, I'm going there because, you know, I'm absolutely not supposed to be in here. But also, like, how do you expect me to set up a microphone if I don't come into the room with all my audio gear? Like, it's not my first time here. But just, like, hearing them, like, freak out and be like, oh, there was one time that, like, I forgot to turn off a candle. Or, like, I forgot to blow out a candle, and I had to call someone to, like, get a hold of the father so he could come in and blow out the candle because I wasn't allowed in the room. And, you know, far be it from me to, like, patronize people for their, like, religious beliefs, but come on, man. Like, that's the world's biggest come on, man. Like, holy moly. Literally. But yeah, I was the other day, I was just like, oh, I can stop working if you want. And they're like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, well, you're the one like having a panic attack, so if this is like not conducive for your health, then like I can stop. But, like, you know, the work's not going to get done if I don't. 12 Hail Marys for me. I don't even have a rosary. Okay, so let's take a look at the cards. We got a lot of option cards. We can make some goofy stuff. I'll be thanked in the afterlife for suffering these trials. By who? Okay, so we got some good cards. But we're not interested in good cards. We want to make a funny deck. Wait, do I have any funny cards? Tactisk X is okay. Oh, I have 0 cards. Why would it... Oh, because it's already in my... What? Why would it tell me I have 0 cards? Is it just because it's a card I've seen, like, played against me? Is that how this works? It, like, fills it out if you've had it used against you? The good Lord Satan? Go 180 and start building a dark deck with the drops you get from Dark City? I mean, that's part of the plan. I want to do, Okay. So we can't make a funny option deck because I don't have any option cards. That makes it difficult. Why even list this? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, we'll leave the deck as is, I guess. Fight Bobamon a bunch of times? Oh, that's a good idea. I could just do that. Thanks for the streams. Thanks for watching. Can't have streams without people watching. I guess you can. That's like 99.9% of streams is nobody's watching. It's something like 90% of people who stream to less than like 2 viewers. Which is like, you know, I don't, I'm definitely not hating. It's just, I've been there and that shit sucks. Like, this is like a random Friday night stream. I don't expect this to get much traction. People got lives. They're not watching Twitch. Unlike you folks. Streaming is wild, like, with numbers like that. I mean, I've only got like 20 people watching right now across the 2 platforms, but I think that's like, that's fine as long as people are engaged. When they're not engaged, like, I've had streams with 100 people where no one's talking in chat, and that's just as bad as like having, that's worse than having a stream to 2 people. You know, it's nobody's, like, you don't need to talk, right? Like, you are more than welcome to just chill and stream. You can lurk. I'm never gonna judge anyone for that. But it is kind of difficult to just carry it by yourself, right? Unless you've got, like, oh, that's, what? Oh, change on specialty. I'm gonna, yeah, whatever. You can't do anything. Sucks to be you. Oh. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Worked out for me. Oh, I gotta turn animations back on. I was wondering why it took so long to get to this point in the game. It's because we had animations on. But animations are sick, so we're gonna keep them on. Yeah, unless you got like Northern Lion level like Gift of Gab, it's kind of difficult to like carry a stream just by yourself. And honestly, the way he does it a lot of the time is he's just straight up like has a notepad with like topics he thought about in the past and was like, oh, I'll talk about that on stream if like things slow down, which is smart. Like, if you're doing it for your living, you gotta be, like, interesting non-stop. That's the way to do it. God his ass. Let's go. Sometimes I just put on stream as background noise. I think, like, 90% of people do that. You can let me off while you grind Babamon, depending on how much you want to grind her. What? I feel like I understand the message of that message, but not the message itself, you know? Ready for the stream like from yesterday? Hell yeah. I'm gonna hit myself an evil gaze. Evil gaze when good straights walk in. Got his ass. Damn, you got fucked up, brother. Holy. And monitor 1 while you're doing brainless stuff on monitor 2? I got monitor 1, that's sick. You can turn off animations? Yeah, for Babamon, yeah, maybe. I don't want to grind too much, even though, you know, we're just hanging out. Chilling out, relaxing, and maxing all cool. Etc., etc. As one does. Okay, well... I gotta kill 2 Salamons, and then I don't know... I'm gonna have a 3rd Salamon. I kind of find Babamon to be somewhat inefficient since arena loading. Battle Cafe Babamon, I think, is on average worse since the drop is random. Oh, interesting. Okay. No, I'm going to use this. Like, your content in this game is sick? Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna be, all these are already being edited into VODs. So I'm gonna have a VOD for the first area, and then, what's the first area? Is the mega area, or is the second area the mega area? And then there's the Giga area and the Terra area. I don't remember. You like my monotone voice? Thank you. I'm quite, I have a sleepy voice. Get him with the triangle. Haha. So it's just if I do the, what do you call it? If I do the actual arena, then I get an option pack at the end, right? Got his ass. I've been watching the John Boy's History of Charging the Mound series over the last couple of days, because I just realized it's finally like not on Patreon anymore. And dude, that shit is so funny. What a funny idea for a video series. Just, I'm gonna document every single time somebody got hit by a pitch and decided, fuck it, I'm gonna go beat up the pitcher. Okay, I got nothing. I don't know if is it random from that, or is it like every 10 battles? Because I got nothing. Anyway, we'll just roll through this. It shouldn't be too bad. Hey, how are you doing? What are we grinding for? I just want to get some option cards. I think it would be funny to have a deck full of like gambling. Like if we both pick the same attack, whatever. So that's what we're doing. Hey, Nixaw, thank you for ranching. Thanks for the Basil bucks. No, we're good. We're gonna explode somebody. Ah. I mean, that's fine. This is fine. Okay. Well, Betamon's not gonna do anything. Haha. Can I use Dark City to farm option nowadays since the random Andromon drop confused and Beetle Diamond tier cards? We're a little ways away from that. Alright. Let's put Polygon Battles back on, because it's sick. How's the air quality by you? 7 hours southeast of you and shit is effed. It's better now. It was really bad. A couple of days ago, Toronto had... Yesterday? Was it yesterday? No, day before yesterday. Toronto had the worst air quality out of any major city on the planet. And then like, yesterday was Detroit by like a huge margin. Yeah, it's bad. It's okay today, though. I had to walk around outside a lot today, so I'm happy that things were, you know, kind of picking up. Hit Chainsaw and the Digivolves. The hitters, sadly, no cool cards like Banana. I'm not really worried about Banana. I'm looking for stuff like Uninstall and like Liquid Crystal and Worm and things like that. Let's hit a random thing here. Gaburimon's such a cool card, man. Low HP, 300 damage on every attack. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. What's the lowest HP rookie? He's got to be up there for like among the lowest HP, right? But I swear there's some that have like 400, so If only Digimon Digital Card Battle had Mango. Yeah, we need Mango. Dark Palamon and Sukaimon? Maybe? Nah, we're just gonna chill. We don't need to do anything. Oh, he didn't use Betamon. Okay. Betamon's effect is if you have less than 200 HP, your opponent's attack power goes to 0. So, he forgot how to play the game. I appreciate that. Woo! Got him. There's so many cool arenas, but I honestly think Beginner City might be one of my favorite arenas. I like the statues in the background. I pressed... Alright, let's do this. I don't know if he's gonna counter me, but either way, we can both do 0. We can be zeros together. Option pack did cover everything prior to Mega Attacker tier, though. There's actually quite a lot of stuff in it. That's cool. Can't wait to get to test our decks out at some point. We're going to do a little deck measuring contest for sure. Monday is going to be the first stream where I'm actually streaming during the day. I've been talking about wanting to do it for a while, but we're actually going to do it. Okay, Psychmon's got 470. Psychmon's absolutely, like, among the worst. God, what an awful card to have to play. 250 for most damage, 470 HP. Absurd effect, though. Okay, so... this won't do anything, even if it hits, because it's going to trigger first. So here's the thing for people who are playing competitively and like want to enter in the tournament that we're running. What am I farming? We're just in the second area right now. We're at Dark City, but I want to get some of the funny option cards, like the if you both pick the same attack, discard 7 cards. If you both pick the same attack, opponent's attack goes to 0. I think it would be really funny to make a deck that's just based around like hope this shit works. I've beaten this game like a dozen times, like, big fan of it. But, if you can see here, you see Betamon. And then, beside Betamon's name, up at the top of the little window, there's the type, the specialty, and then the R for rookie, and then a little red arrow. That means it has a really slow effect, which means that if there is something like this, triangle hitter, which has green. Green is like normal. Blue is usually reserved for jamming, which is like extra fast. It always goes first. And then red is slow. Most things that set your opponent's attack to 0 are slow, because worst thing that can happen is that you set your opponent's attack to 0 and then they use something to boost their attack afterwards, right? It makes the effect a lot weaker. Additionally, though, you can tell if there is a tie. Like, if I play this, I'm not going to. But if I play this... actually, yeah, sure, I might as well. We're going to see something. Ruramon has 420? Okay. I go first. So, what happens is that the person who gets the option to play a support card first has their effect trigger last if there's a tie. So like the little window opens up, he got to put his card in. My window opened up, I got to put my card in. If my window opened up and my option to put a card in was second, I go first if it's a tie. Basically, if I have first attack, I also have the first... well, okay, give me 1 second here. Another way to think about that is this. If they have first attack, I have first support. I put my support card in first. So if they have first attack, I get to play my support card first. They play their support card second, but their support triggers first. So you can think first attack, first to trigger the support, and then mine will trigger second. So if he had something else here, like lower my attack to 0, and I hit him with this, which, you know, if he uses triangle, it boosts all my attack by 500. All my attack would get lowered, and then it would get boosted by 500 at the end. You know what I never got in this game? Jamming. Does it have to go first than the other option, or what? So it's more complicated than that. Depends on the card. Options and supports are not the same thing. An option card is a card that is not a Digimon. A support is the effect on a Digimon. Like, this is a support. Own HP becomes same as opponent. This is an option. Recover own HP by 300. Some effects on jamming only affect options. Some only affect support. Cherrymon's Mist, Misty Sevens affect both. They shut everything off. But that's why sometimes it doesn't work, is because they have an option card and the jamming card, like Clear Toy Agumon or something like that, right? It says opponent's support card is voided, which is only the effect on a Digimon, which is, you know, an important distinction. Kunamon always failed me? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Actually, could fuck me up here with Disrupt Ray if he used X. Oh no, it wouldn't. It's the opposite. But yeah, I would like to have some Disrupt Rays in my deck too. That's a really funny card. Kind of useless against the AI, very good against people. There's so many cards in this game that like feel weak because you're playing against what is essentially a toddler. And it's like, why would I focus on this stuff when I can just do big damage? It's kind of the same problem with Pokemon, where most people playing Pokemon don't use status effects in the game because they don't have to. They're just like, okay, well, why would I use Swords Dance when I can just kill them in one hit with close combat or whatever, right? Once you're playing against people who like have brains, it becomes a little bit more nuanced than that. You can't just press the big attack every single turn. You're gonna get outplayed. Babamon. But yeah, after this, we'll just go to Dark City. I don't really care that much. Networm seems like a good card, but the AI never uses it right. Once, both times I played it through the story, so I never knew what it did. Yeah. Always like the 3 times damage mechanics. Too bad it's so easy to counter, but I love random bullshit go yellow decks. Yeah, dude. So, I don't know if you were here when we were talking about it before. Probably not, because you're hyped on this. I'm going to be holding tournaments for this, because there's a way to do PvP over Arcadicia, which is a rollback netcode client that lets you play PlayStation and no, let me I already put them in. Lets you play PlayStation and like Dreamcast games through DuckStation Online. Okay, this actually like really sucks for me, but that's fine. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some tournament stuff, which is gonna be a lot of fun. Yellow's very good. Pokemon's also unique since they weirdly make every mechanic ever numerically powerful. Instead of being 1.5 and every ailment besides poison having been nerfed by now is a huge tell. Yeah, but I mean, if you think about it, it's like, why would I use Swords Dance? It makes my attack 2 times stronger, but I could just attack 2 times in a row. Like, duh. It matters more, obviously, when, you know, you want to swing more than one attack. Okay. I don't think he can do anything. Yeah, we're just going to kill it here. Might be a problem with my work time, but I'll try to give it a go. I think the way I'm going to set it up is it's going to be like a weekend thing. And it's just like people, I'll do matchmaking, and, you know, if it depends on how many people we get. If we get like 20 people signed up, I can't like stream all that, right? And we're going to have to take some time to help people with the emulator and whatever. It's not difficult, but, you know, it's just nice to help people troubleshoot when you can. So we might be able to make it work with like weird time zones and stuff. That's kind of the unfortunate part, right? Is that like half of my audience is in the US and half my audience is in like Southeast Asia. So it's like, it's a little disparate. I'll just do heavy punch again. Kind of set it in context of plenty of games genuinely undertune their surroundings. Their surrounding mechanics relative to how absurdly strong Pokemon mechanics are. Yeah, Pokemon stuff is like, is really fucked up. But again, like, winning by poison when you can just win in like 2 hits instead. Using defensive Pokemon are usually not very good in story mode because, you know, you need to like heal them after battles and stuff, and so it's always more beneficial to just not take damage and get a one-hit KO. South America? Hell yeah. There's quite a few people watching from Brazil, which is always cool too. Let's just get rid of this. Alright, let's see what Piece of Earth. I forget what Piece of Earth looks like. Oh, I could have actually killed it. That's okay. I didn't realize he recovered 500. That's fine. It's not like I'm stressed about the first area. Like, we're gonna win this. You're in Argentina? Cool. You hyped on the World Cup right now? I want to try deck center around some Ultimate Digimon. I'm worried I'm going to end up never getting them on the field. There's a lot of ways to cheat them out. It just depends which ones. Realistically, the way to do it is have a lot of healing cards in your deck. Because then you can kind of slow play. I think because you can just dump your hand whenever you want, this is a game where consistency of your deck matters less. You don't need a ton of 4-ofs. And realistically, it's probably better to have less 4-ofs and probably run like 2 of a bunch of things. Because, like, for example, I was showing off the Crash deck. And if anybody brings a single card that has like X counterattack, like a Muchomon, that deck instantly loses. There's literally no way for it to win. It's not even like, oh, you know what, if I get lucky I can outplay or whatever. It's like, no, it's done. Like, it's actually over. So, even on a deck like that, it's probably better for me to cut 1 or 2 of the Apocarimons and then put some other contingencies in there. Football's really hyped down here. Work and school, stop to watch the games. Imagine that. Yeah, well, I believe it, yeah. I mean, it sort of depends on the deck. I don't think there's a mid-range in this game. It's either aggro or control. Mid-range, I think, is probably the Digivolving. Like, getting big guys on the field is probably the mid-range. Because it takes like 1 or 2 turns longer, but then, you know, and then you got your beater. Crash with Eat Up HP? Yeah. What's really funny is Muchomon with Eat Up HP. Because Muchomon has X counter. So, you know, you kill them and then you steal all their life. Go pretty nuts with armors. Yeah, armors are going to be banned. More so than anything else, the reason for the ban is just that it is kind of a nightmare to get a save file where, like, you know, everything's working on it. Because I'm going to be supplying a memory card that people can use. And the problem... Oh, shit, I forgot he's got circle to 0. Whoops. Yeah, I'm going to be giving them a memory card that they can use that has everything unlocked on it. But you can only get 3 starters per file, right? So, you know, it's kind of a nightmare. And also, additionally, if you have partners in your deck, you're always going to have all 3 partners in your deck, right? And then you're probably going to need 3 or 4 Armor Crush cards. So all of a sudden you're looking at like 7 slots taken up. And you only have like, what, 30 cards in a deck? So it becomes like, okay, I've lost a quarter of my deck instantly. You only get 3 stars and they have random stat growth, so regulating it is a nightmare. Yeah, exactly. And it's impossible to tell if someone just cheated, right? They could just, like... You can go into hex editing and, like, change the stats of your partner Digimon. It's literally impossible for me to tell. But yeah, I think variety is important. There's a lot of reasons to ban them. There's a lot of reasons to ban them. I think they're cool. I really like using them in casual play. I think it's super sick to get Pylamon and then just, you know, turn everybody into a fire type and do 12,000 damage every turn. Like, that shit's sick. But it is also not conducive to a fun time, I think. I just assumed you did that because partners are irrevocably broken. I mean, there's a lot of reasons. I don't know why I said it like irrevocably instead of irrevocably, but you know. You cannot revoke their power. It is irrevocable. Pronouncing stuff is hard. Vulcan's hammer. Look at him go. With the big bonk. As a kid, I thought Magnamon was the most broken partner ever because the stats are so absurd. He's pretty good. I don't know if he's like the best. He's probably not the best, but he's pretty sick. Do I just try it? Is he gonna press X? He either kills me. I gotta press it. Ah. Okay, so he's gonna go first. But I'm gonna go first. That's a perfect example. Perfect example of a speed tie going in my favor. Magnamon kind of gets mythologized because of its unlock status. It's not really balanced, especially relative to Baronmon, but it is tied for strongest offense with Baron. It's pretty good. Wait, what? Okay, so if we both have first attack set, it defaults to him having first attack because he already had first attack. I gotcha. So you basically already had +1 priority, and then you went up to +2 priority, and I went up to +1 priority, so you still had the +1. That's pretty funny. Only cowards don't press? Yeah, that's fair. Which Digimon World 1 had all these Digimon? Dude, so I played this long before I played Digimon World 1. I played Digimon World 1 for the first time. Oh, we got 2 Saiyan Yanmamons now. We could make an actual good deck, but that's not fun. I played Digimon World 1 for the first time this year. Or last year? I think it was this year. And I was like really sad that I couldn't like play most of the guys in it. Attacktus, Liquid Crystal, okay. Okay. It's something. If you both pick the same attack, do X is... The cards are actually pretty good, because you can get your opponent into a state where it is ideal for them to press one of the 3 attacks, right? We never reached Tyson Z? Yeah, I know. We stopped before then. We beat the game, though. I stopped uploading VODs of it, because, like, they were doing really badly. It just wasn't worth getting someone to like edit it for me, and I didn't care enough to edit it myself. If you were there, you were there, and if not, well, I mean, the VODs are still on YouTube technically. Okay, so deck looking pretty ass right now, but it should be enough. Oh, I don't have any darkness hate, right? Even though I have a nature deck, I don't have any darkness hate, so this is kind of rough for me. Maybe I do. What's Angelomon? Yes, okay. So, Angelomon, good. Piximon, not good for this. Yeah, no, none of these have... Oh. Okay. So, let's do some adjusting. Justin makes me feel good. Mud Frigimon, kind of a good beater, but we're just gonna get rid of it. We're gonna focus on green. Morishelmon. Angelomon. Salamon, not very good. Might actually be good to throw another, like, a cheap champion in. Digimon's pretty good. Yeah, this seems okay. Cool. Save the game, we're good to go. Aren't anti-dark cards hard to come by this early? You'd have to farm green area? Yeah. Morishelmon's budget, Omnimon. Yeah, it's not very good, but whatever, we'll put one in the deck. All of the card models are Digimon World 1 and 2, I think so, yeah. World 1 could have been even more big, yeah. Wish there were more of these card games where it's mostly single-player focused. The thing that's really cool about this game, though, is that because of the way it's set up, being able to see your opponent's hand, it makes for pretty much the only PS1 card game, I think, that you can, like, play multiplayer that, like, works well. And there's no, like, oh, you have to, like, turn around now. Like, don't look at the screen. Monster Hunter Battle Card doesn't even have a multiplayer. It technically does, but you play on the same team against the AI, which is, like, monstrously stupid. Yeah, okay, we're good. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX for PlayStation 2 is like this. You have story mode and you can go dueling anyone you want. Yeah, it's I'm a big fan of card games that, you know, have a single player element to them. people are talking about it, but yeah, this would be a really sick Steam Deck game if I had a Steam Deck. I also have like no reason to play one because I drive everywhere. I don't take transit really. Work is in like the middle of nowhere most of the time, so you know, getting on the subway doesn't really make a lot of sense. The Get Serious deck. Alright, he's got attack chips. You can get out of here with that shit. Support effect. Yeah. I got first attack, so my effect will happen first. Okay, well, I can get... Yeah, I guess. Whatever, we'll get some damage on the board. So it's 300 instead of like 600, which is nice. It's helped by Patamon being pickable, which is part of why I feel it does favor Patamon pick 2. I don't know if they favored it. I think it just... Game balance is hard and it worked out that way. String shot. Ah, I've been exploded. That's okay. Dude, Gotchamon's model on the PS1 games is so sick. He's adorable. Okay, yeah, we're in a fine spot. Seen the JP version of this game? It's really different. Like the one that came out before this, because this technically has a Japanese version too, but there was like one before it that was kind of like a beta. The one with the Hitler Agumon. I've seen the Hitler Agumon. For a game released in 2000, this game is surprisingly balanced. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's balanced in the sense that like 40% of the cards instantly win you the game. I don't know how balanced that is. I feel like a lot of stuff is just like exponentially stronger than a lot of other stuff. This is not really a game where God, this is going to be so funny because I'm going to use Pokemon like TCG Pocket as an example, which is like, you know, not a balanced game, obviously. Some stuff is better than others. But there are no effects in that game that's like, this is the exact same as this other effect, but stronger. This game has that, where it's like, this is just that other effect, but better, with no downside. It has stuff like, you know, It tries to balance it with some of the option cards, like Recovery Chip Small is 300, and Recovery Chip M is 500 if you have less HP than your opponent, and Recovery Chip like X is like discard your hand or something to recover 1,000. Like or discard the top 7 cards of your deck to recover 1,000. So like it's like, oh well, maybe this one is better in this situation or whatever. There's a downside to using the more powerful stuff, but some of it is just like this. If your opponent is dark, lower their attack by 200, and the other one's like, if this opponent is dark, lower their attack by 300. But you know, maybe their use in battle is worse. I don't know. I think that's also partly due to this being a single-player focused game where there's progression. Yeah, no, exactly. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it makes sense for the cards you get later to be better than the cards you have at the beginning of the game. It's I talked about this in the Dragon Quest video, where it's like people kind of lament Pokemon and like the idea that, oh, I can't use my favorite guys from the beginning of the game at the end of the game, like they're not strong enough. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense though. Like, why would your Eradicate be stronger than Articuno? Like, some things are going to be stronger than other things, and it makes narrative sense for that to be the case. Digivices are arguably worse Monzimons. Yeah, but yeah. But they're options and they're not support. Yeah, exactly. So the reason you run them is jamming. Yeah, 100%. Gurumon's actually got pretty big numbers. Oh, it's 40 DP to Digivolve to him. Morishellmon is 2, though. Yeah, like, look at that. He's got a worse effect. It's pretty good effect versus control decks. But, like, look at this. Like, circle attack's bigger. Triangle attack's way bigger. 100 more HP. Kind of interesting. Eradicate's actually higher tier than Articuno in most solo tier lists. Well, because Super Fang is a thing, but like that's not. I don't know if that's a good indicator of anything one way or another. Dark is supposed to be double edge cards, but I think they're a bit overtuned. Dark is slow, and the effects are often pretty bad to offset how high their stats are a lot of the time. Like Diaboromon's effect is just like opponent specialty becomes dark, set your HP to 10 or something like that. Like, what an insane card. There's reasons why you could use that. It's just, it's very silly. You would have to build a deck around that being useful. Okay, perfect. So we beat Garurumon here because we drew the God card, which is Toy Agumon. Articuno also has shit moves at the start. It only gets ice moves. And like wing attack. Articuno's move pool in Gen 1 is just obscenely bad. Still has some use, but like when we were doing Bring 6 Pick 3 back in 1999, you weren't seeing Articuno too much. The big blizzard is nice, but like people would use Slowbro for it instead, or Cloisters. Okay, so yeah, it's fine. We keep going. We funny someone made a deck where the only Digimon cards you could use were Bug Digimon. Bug and Bird, baby. I guess birds is bugs, right? Their intent for having great stats is really not real until the 50 DP ultimates. At 30-40, you're not rivaling Metal Greymons, Mamimons, Kirimon. Oh, you're talking about ultimates, though. Stuff like Davidramon is, like, nothing else really deals with that at a champion level. And like we just saw, Garurumon's pretty good, too. Like, yeah, it's 50 DP to get to this guy, but this is a champion. This shit is fucking crazy. Like, there are ultimates that are almost at this level. And its effect is very funny. Again, pretty bad casually. Kind of has some use otherwise, you know? There was no Sky Attack in Gen 1? I got bad news for you. There was. Yeah, Moltres had Sky Attack. Pidgeot could learn it by level up. Missing Number had it. Missing No had Sky Attack and Water Gun. This part of the game for me is when it attacks. For me is where it attacks. I was like, Why Digimon World 2 don't have this animations? I know, I know. Yuruki would have to survive for a bit to even get to Digimon. It's not too bad. Again, like we were talking earlier, if you're trying to build a Digivolve deck, you need to have HP and like life or damage to 0 cards up the wazoo to make it happen. But it can happen. No. Yeah, this is fine. Game is Apocarimon, my beloved best Dark Ultimate for me. He's sick. It's also like my favorite deck is Apocarimon deck for sure. You just play him straight from your hand. Don't worry about digivolving him. Crash for 680 damage. Rinse and repeat. Even the like little death animations are so smooth. But yeah, Digimon World 2 animations are not nearly as good. And it's not like there aren't any what do you call it? It's not like there aren't any cards that have the same animations. Like there's plenty of cards in this that have the same like particle effects and stuff. Oh, Digivolve to Stingmon. Be prepared. He's gonna start singing. He's got 3 attack and 3 defense, eh? I found a budget Apocary deck, and it's annoying to use versus Wiseman Tower. It's not like bad, but the gauntlets have a bunch of soft checks to it. I don't think I had too much trouble. But I also was running a bunch of the 7s cards, which, you know, makes it free. Okay, great hand. You know, Solomon doesn't have an anti-dark effect since Devimon has anti-nature. I know. Sukemon's got 630 HP. We were talking about how... Oh no, not... Someone said Palmon, Dark Palmon, but I thought they said Dark Patamon. Sukemon's got a lot of HP. But yeah, Ruramon has like 420 or something. Partner Tailmon have the exact same support effect? Partner Tailmon. Who's Tailmon? Gatomon? Oh. Say Gatomon. That's the card's name. Do you enjoy farming Wiseman Tower for the colored packs? Actually enjoy the gauntlet. It's fun. Okay, so this worked out really well for me. Use JP name in dubbed version. Yeah. I'm not like I'm not up on Digimon lore and stuff as much as I am on like Pokemon and Monster Rancher, obviously. Godmon is the partner version, Tailmon is the champion version. Oh, okay. Like that's the name they use in the show or something? The champ is Argotomon here. What? I don't know what's going on. I know Gaotomon's a champion. In this game, they call it Argotomon. The champion version. Tailmon's exclusively the Japanese name. Okay. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening. I believe you all. I don't want to get rid of any of these. I'm in a pretty good spot. Block Automon with the big damage. It's not gonna matter. None of this matters. Interesting. I've never seen... I don't even know how to pronounce that. No, I have not. I like how Halsamon dies. It sits down and then it just like flops. It looks like a plushie. Okay, that you would come in handy if I had something to use it for. Let's just kill this guy. Yeah, let's use this. Let's just heal up to 1,000. Why not? X to 0? Doesn't work like that, brother. You can feel the weight of the big Digimon falling. Yeah, he does not like it. Bait? Okay, so I'm being told it's a bad show. I saw this like prompt on Blue Sky, like an engagement bait thing the other day that was like, what's your least favorite anime? Or like, what's the worst anime you've ever seen? And I was thinking about it, and it's like not even anime, just straight up TV show. High-Rise Invasion is the worst TV show I've ever watched in my life. Like, frankly, couldn't believe that something that shitty was allowed to like be on the air. Genuinely so ass. I love Gatsumon Evo line, just different colors. I know. Eat up HP is set? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever watched High-Rise Invasion, but I got 2 episodes in during pandemic when I was just going through all the anime on Netflix and was like, this is like legitimately too awful to like waste my time on. I can't go outside and this is a waste of my time. What's funny about people replying to those posts is the majority haven't experienced truly bad shows. Why is the move called Hot Squeeze? Because he's squeezing. Dude likes this game more than S'mores and Pop-Tarts. S'mores Pop-Tarts are pretty goated. Alright, we're in there. Sealamon such a weird card for me because it feels like an awkward in the middle ground of champion and ultimate. It's also really expensive. Isn't it like plus... It's 50 DP, right? There's a lot of bad shows out there. I don't know if it's fair to say people haven't experienced bad shows, but it is really funny when someone says they'll like talk about like video games and they'll say something like, "Oh, like Street Fighter 5 is like the worst fighting game I've ever played. It's so bad." And it's like, you've played like 4 fighting games. Like, what are you talking about? Sealamon isn't even big enough to justify that cost. Barely below ultimate stats. I'd have to check out its stats again. Okay, both players' HP are halved. Oh, I don't like that. Well, I mean, it sets me up for an easy chip kill. Yeah, okay, so he gets to the kill here. Tell me, why didn't you start with Vmon? Because we started with the worst deck, because it's funny. Very much isn't for blue. Blue 30 standard is Brachymon, who have 2300 HP, and blue Meramon for 1600. It's significantly easier to go into a 50 DP champion than it is to go into a 30 DP ultimate, though. I win this. It doesn't really matter what he does. I'll do 10 more damage. Let's go. It's kind of funny how many times they just made Kamen Rider OCs for Digimon. Yeah, Stingmon is very much just that. Okay, so I'm kind of... Like, it's kind of tough. Stingmon's so much better than anything I have in my deck, but... Hacking would have been a good card for him to play there? Why? Hacking only changes your HP if you are a lower level than your opponent. This sucks, dude. Really? Am I actually gonna lose this? That's so ass. We got an invisible tackle. That's all we can do. It might be enough. Yeah, he didn't use, oh, it worked out perfectly. Look at that. Make Dramon such a menace in and out of battle. Pretty good card. Just enough bonus. Yeah, exactly. It worked out. I know how to do math. Yee. Okay, we got a Unimon. Unimon is basically the same as Morishalmon. Effect is better, but the actual stats on the card are not actually much better or worse. They're pretty similar. A little bit more HP, same amount of damage. But I think the X attack is a lot weaker. Crazy to me how there's not a crocodile Digimon. Is there really not? Love the story for this game. It's pretty good. I like how every single Digimon has their own little like portrait of them holding a card. Yeah, let's go for it. You trying to do big boy damage? I don't think so. Not on my watch. Decker Dramon? I had to look this up. Yeah, that's a crocodile for sure. That looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Be called like Machine Gator. Something lame. And then it would be like a 1400 1000 card, and then the effect or the flavor text would be like, this is the alpha predator of like the swamps. No other like monster is as strong as it. Yeah, whatever. We get him here. And again, Seal of Stats seem to scale to 50 DP for water. It's mainly it looks lame versus how optimized Hyuga is. Hyuga is really strong. It's also really funny because like you have stuff like Garurumon, which is like has really like offensively bad damage output, but the HP is just so crazy. Of old Yu-Gi-Oh card flavor text, this 800 attack hand is actually like a god from another dimension and can kill people with the snap of its fingers. 350 isn't that bad. There's like a half dozen rookies with more damage. It's pretty bad. Yeah, it swarms of the play here. You're looking at Candlemon. I think Garurumon is like the archetypical blue card though, right? Like huge HP, low damage. Decent effect on its X attack. Really good effect for its like support effect. Like just huge control card. It's a card that's good to use. Like, if it is the Digimon in play, using it as a support card works really well. The synergy is really crazy. Also, yeah. Let's do it. Okay, we get to see Angelomon. I don't think I've ever used Angelomon, so let's see some attacks. Let's go. Old Yu-Gi-Oh game called Duelist of the Roses. That was a blast to play. Might be up your alley. I like Duelist of the Roses. I rented it a couple of times. I don't think I ever beat it. Blue Champ isn't far from it. It's only slightly weaker than Gessamon. It's probably the best beat stick for Blue Champ. Yeah. Garurumon looks off. Oh, yeah. If you contrast it with Gabumon. Gabumon is really powerful. And just like Tentomon has no effect. It's just a beater. Okay, so we saw Holy Air. Holy Daiva. I'm going to hit him with the Celestial Arrow. I don't even need to. I could hit X again for 990 damage, but we're just going to explode him. It'd be really funny if the CPU uses a special Digivolve bug. It's used it. It used it not yesterday, but on Tuesday when we streamed. I also like Duelist of the Roses. It's just in a very weird spot. Not big enough for me to give an urge to fight. To fight it like Forbidden Memories? Oh, I gotcha. It's also not super expansive. Yeah, I don't know how deep the game is. I like the idea of like it's a precursor to like Dungeon Dice Monsters, basically. Could have done it, but it's programmed to prioritize the partner cards. Yeah. Well, I mean, Shadramon's probably stronger. Special fusion glyph that causes you to obtain 255 Sukaimon and 255 Kuamon cards. I don't know if I've ever done that. Yeah, the attacks look pretty cool. Yay! More triangle attack. Let's go. Go Kuamon. Let's go. That's my first one. It's so funny how they like made a taser into a Digimon. It's not good enough to beat you. This is my last chance. Alright. Quetzalmon. I can save here, right? This is the fourth fight. I'm not fighting for Ken anymore. I'm fighting for me. Dude, it's crazy how I remember what Digimon you can save against. And I think it's because as a kid, I lost this battle a bunch of times. And so I, like, instinctively remembered that, like, here's where I can save. Notice most CPUs are hard-coded to prioritize their own card or evolution line, even if it's suboptimal. Is that true? I don't think I've ever noticed that. I would believe it. Actually tougher than Dark Emperor. Bad Luck Wind? Gross, dude. Dokunamon. Also, I picked the yellow deck the first time I played, so, you know. This was not fun to play against. Okay, we're going to explode you instantly, though. I'm gonna hit you with Blue Blaster. Why does he have Blue Blaster? He's LARPing. Yellow deck first time was like pulling teeth. As a child, yeah. You're just like, why do my cards suck so bad? But as an adult, it's like, oh, this is like actually really free. I will not have my alignment by the end. That's true too. Okay, so one hit KO. We had a battle on Tuesday where it was literally 3 attacks, 3 KOs. And I could have sworn there was a bonus for that, but there is not. Literally only 3 turns. That's all it took us. We're gonna do it again. He can do some damage here. That's fine. We're still gonna kill him. Okay. True. Oh, man. It took me quick, fast to read Toy Agumon, but it took me way longer to notice how even Madoki Betamon is ridiculously good. Madoki Betamon, I remember thinking was a really bad card as a kid, but it's like extremely powerful. Putting in work, yeah. They also have Mamemons and Starmons, very cool Digimon. Yeah, Mamemon, there's a lot of good ultimates on the yellow side. Okay, so I can't get the kill here. But I can just get the kill next turn. Oh, I had 2 cards in my hand. Okay, my bad. Okay, so I die. That's fine. He wants to hop up on me like that? What the heck? Look at him do a little dance. Fuck you, frog. No, this will not... Okay, we're good, because we do this. Do I need 40? It's probably worth hanging on to anyway. I can do it next turn. Okay, so he really doesn't want to make me fire type. Which I will take as a win for now. But he can just do it next turn and, like, fuck me up. Just be a huge asshole about it. It's a little dangerous? No, we're totally fine. Like, what's he gonna do? 450 damage to me? Okay, then I kill him with my next guy. No, I'm in a very good spot right now. Well, I'm in an even better spot now. Okay, you want to make me rare type, maybe? That's okay, too. Plus, if you wanted to make me fire, I could always just X to 0. Okay. So, I do have the one Mud Frigimon in my deck. But also, I just KO him next turn, so it doesn't matter. We're fine. This is a game for children. Get him. Let me dump my hand. Okay, yeah, pretty good. Attack power is halved. Whatever. I still kill with circle attack no matter what. Turn off Polygon Battle for the last one because we've been just pressing circle. Tell a 10-year-old to beat next order on hard without Google? I mean, I don't think Digimon World 1 getting beaten by a lot of people without Google. All circle attack win. Love to see it. 3 new guys. That's nice. Quagamon. Quagamon actually not as good as I remembered. 500 damage is okay for a champion, but it's not crazy. Digimon Emperor. Hey, go pause. Welcome, Goat. How are you doing? Will you shut your mouth? Wow, what did he say? You call yourself Digimon Emperor. Care to explain? There's a guy in the Ontario Smash scene who was like this. Just like talked like an anime character and was like, nobody can beat me. I am the best. And like he was fine, but like, you know, you can just play against him and see if you're better than him. And a lot of people were. This dude's so cool. He's okay. P-Sukamon Infinite Deck Loop. Interesting. I'll have to take a look at Platinum Sukamon and see what he does. I forget. It's almost comparable to Kabuterimon, but triangle counter makes it so much worse. You can just force your opponent to use triangle. I don't really like this hand. We're trashing it. You're fucking with me now. Okay. There's a guy in the competitive Beyblade scene who does that with the hand motion stuff. It's so funny. That's sick, man. You need characters like that. It's really annoying when you're part of it, but when you're not, it's... And you can like look from the outside. It's really, really cool. And like this seems like a bad card, and it's like it's part of Black's whole thing of like having bad effects, but like the effect isn't that bad. There's like a lot of times where this is pretty good, especially if it's your turn, because you can dump your hand, and then, you know, if you have nothing that you can use against your opponent next turn, maybe you want to refresh your hand a little bit. Pretty good. But, you know, you wouldn't want to do it in an all or nothing gamble. You'd lose your mind. I wonder if either of the Ultimate Seedramons are decent. There's 3. There's Metal Seedramon, there's Mega Seedramon, and there's Waru Seedramon. I know Mega Seedramon is a Mega, but it's an Ultimate in this game. The Villain and the Collector, they got a lot of people in the Beyblade scene. Pretty cool, guys. Your third party is great when you're a witness. Yeah, when it's part of your like daily like dealing with the community, it's very, very obnoxious. All right, I'm gonna play this. I'm trying to bait Cherrymon's Mist. No. Okay. All these are okay. I'm not going to be able to use El Toy Agumon in this hand, though, so might as well dump that. Should've got my old Yu-Gi-Oh tournament who wore his Kaiba cape to Fort Worth Regionals. Hell yeah. Good for him, dude. If we see some new Digimon, we'll take a look at their attacks. Okay, so what do I do here? I think this is the play, right? Because he can double his damage, but he can only kill me with circle attack. Okay, so that's fine. You do some damage, I get the KO next turn, and then when he brings in his next guy, we Toy Agumon him. Yeah, okay. I can just Digivolve here? Yeah, let's do that. We'll have to do 10 more damage. And you should add a mechanic where if you have Wizardmon and Tailmon in hand and Wizardmon dies, Angelomon gets auto-summoned. No. Also, we respect Godomon in this house, excuse me. Hey, just enough win, let's go. Thank you for giving me extra points, appreciate it. Act counter on Quetzalmon is pretty good against Crash decks too. Okay, what do I want to do here? I think, yeah, we just press circle. Cool, man. I don't know if that was a good play. Also, yeah, we should have seen the Quetzalmon's attack, but... Anyway. Good move, brother. I didn't get a just enough win. Is it only on your last card? Okay, we got cyber parts. Data copy's good too. It's only on the last attack, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put both of them in the deck because it's gonna be funny. Hey, you lost it, buddy. Face it. Stop your sniveling, okay? That is how I would act. This is horrible. I lost. I can't believe it. You crybaby. You only lost once. Do you want to try again? Just leave me alone. You'll never see me again. I don't think that's true. Wait. Aw, he's gone. Digimon Emperor. I hope he'll be okay. Yummy, yummy. Okay. Let's, The defense discs are pretty weak. Let me get rid of them. We'll put both in. We'll put cyber parts and, Ice Crystal's interesting. Doesn't help me at all. Cyber parts. I'm gonna get rid of Triangle Hitter and put in Liquid Crystal. Okay, I have a fun deck. This is just like random shit. Hope it works. Why exactly is he taking over the arenas? Because he's, I don't know, he wants friends. That's really it. There's one card that had 0 power, do nothing, X attack, but I can't remember which. Dead Cob's another one of those LOL crash cards, yeah. I don't remember X attack with no effect on it. There's some X attacks that are like really weak with no effect, but and like Air Dramon, which like randomly has like a 50 damage X attack. So that one's circled to 0. Okay, let's go to Pyramid City. We're on the road to Pyramid City. I'm gonna make that joke every single time. Pyramid City is just 2 pyramids. Hi, my name is TK. Nice to meet you. You want to become a Battle Master too? Yes, of course. Then I'll tell you something. There's a place called Wise Man Tower, 3 cities away from here. Never been in there, but all card tamers want to compete. Yada, yada, yada. You want to be strongest. Stop talking, brother. Hello, Rosemon. So became Digimon Emperor. He died. You keep telling me to do things, but who are you? I can't tell you yet. Shut up. He may show up. I'm sorry, but I can't really say. Why would you even tell me that? That's useless information. Why would you want to do that? You are our only hope. Okay, bye-bye. There should be another fusion shop here. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's a fusion shop like immediately in the Fire City. But I never went into it. I'm Angemon. I'm Angemon. Cool, let's do some battles. This is useful information. It is. The villain in this game is us, the adults, after Digimon finally get discovered. And just meanies. Santarumon. Alright. So we got the fun option cards in the deck now. Gonna fight a horse with a gun on his hand. And like polyps all over his body. No, that's okay. What's this effect do? Use circle and boost own circle attack power 400. Like, this is just better than this, obviously, right? Do all of, like, the main Digidestined have a 380 attack? I guess it's not all of them, but Agumon, Tentamon, Gabumon all do, right? Anyway, you're not going to do anything. Bonk. When this triangle attack power goes to 0, recover own HP by 100. I'm gonna try something really funny here. I'm gonna press counter. Okay. I thought about it, and I was like, I could counterattack, or I could press Liquid Crystal, but I wasn't going to do anything if we both did X. Found it. Oh, Red Vegemon. Yes, Red Vegemon. You're right. No, let's dump this hand. Let's get a better champ. Okay, so I still can't kill it in one hit. I might as well use X. I'm going to use X, and I'm going to do a all or nothing gamble here. Yeah, okay. Honestly, pretty good play for Candlemon. Like, it forces me to use X, and then, you know, you could just use Circle or whatever if you wanted. I'm just gonna press X again. I remember seeing it just goes to sleep. The move is called Rest. Oh, okay. And like, you can make it do damage. Still 40, eh? It hasn't been lowered since the last time I saw it. Okay, not too bad. I'm kind of stuck just using triangle, though. It's not that big of a deal, but... Maybe that's the play. Maybe we try to make a red Vegemon deck. That just revolves around getting red Vegemon on the field and then attacking with it. Pitomon's scary, but in completely different decks. Yeah, Pitomon is kind of good as just a support card. Like, if you never bother trying to Digivolve into it, and you just use it to boost the shit out of your attack. It's also good in the Apocarimon deck, because you can basically crash without, you know, actually crashing. If it has 0 power, it's a miss. You gotta boost its power to play the animation. No, I'm aware. But I'm just saying, I don't know how the damage, like, the animation of him falling asleep works. Okay, we are going to explode them. He's gonna do 200 more damage. I gotta watch out. Doesn't he have a first attack on X? Who? Taramon? Oh. No, he did not. Agatorimon is a good card for like the first 3 cities. It's just a little boost of damage. Gesomon. Gesso Picante. Oh, Pitomon, since we're talking about him. Yeah, he has a first attack. It's not bad. It's just that, like, you know, you can use him in non-red decks pretty easily. Tyrannomon. Feel my primal power. I'm always saying that. What chill game? Is true that there's no other games like this in single player mode? Not really, no. Paleo energy deck? It's gonna pale in comparison to mine. Huh? Yeah? Alright. Early Tyrannomon. Big boost. Dude, that's so funny. X attack does less damage than his circle attack does. Yes, let's get that out. Big zoom energy. Let's put a polygon battle on. It's boostable, right? I know it's boostable. All attacks are boostable. Hopefully he did 0. We're in pretty good shape regardless, I think. Yeah, alright. Got his ass. So now... I think I just swing for KO. I take some damage and I just deal with it. Oh, shit. Okay, well, no KO for me. Ends up being, like, kind of a wash, honestly. Dino kick. Okay, well, I'm happy I didn't use... That's such a funny attack. I'm glad I didn't use X. Need to increase Hawkmon's health by 100 for the free HP fever. I have the HP plus 100 that I can put on him, but I think he already has HP plus 50. Yeah, okay, not a lot I can do here. But I can just put his attack to 0 twice in a row. Maybe twice in a row. I should have left Tentamon on the board. My god. Got a little bit unlucky with the card it pulled. Yeah, if I had left Tentamon in my hand, I would have had a 2/3 chance to avoid discarding El Toyagumon, and then I could have used it next turn. I wasn't thinking ahead. Yeah, and he used X. Yeah, did nothing. Times 3. 3 times 0 is what? Okay, I gotta press X here. I can't kill him, so maybe there's a chance I can just smoke his attack. No effect. I'm glad we turned the animations back on, though. We got to see the big boot. Sick attack. Dino kick. He top decks Akatorimon when using X. So yeah, that would put him at 1,000 damage. Going for that was probably his play. Just YOLO it and see what happens. Okay, fine hand. Brandy, you're a fine hand. Doesn't help Halsamon, but getting Tentamon out, you know, gonna do big boy damage. When I was a child, I thought that meant card was big battle of water. I was like always drinking water and healing like a potion. What? Oh, meat card. I read that as meant. It's like a big bottle of water. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. Nah, it's the meat from Digimon 1. Okay, this is actually a nightmare for me. We have to press X here. Because he can double his damage. I could also do this. But I don't want to do that until I know what's going on. Okay, 360. No scope. The sirloin, yeah. The big meat. Gotta keep up with the meat farms. The meat farms do need the upkeep, you're right. I'm getting gazed on. Evil Gaze is such a funny name for an attack. I could dump my hand and hope for something faster here. But honestly, this is a pretty good spot to just... No. No, we're going to accept it, and then we're going to press triangle. And then if he dies next turn, he dies. If he dies, he dies. But 2 turns in a row with Tentamon doing 300 additional damage. 680, 680. I don't think he can pull anything out that'll fix that. This is a cool arena too. The inside of the King Tut's tomb. Summon your gaze. Yeah. Alright, Vegemon. I guess, yeah, I press... Well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna press X, but... Oh, okay. It's nice that the AI is stupid. Twitch is doing side screen ads now, so I don't do the game, so I don't miss the gaming. Yeah, it does that sometimes. Are there any Digimon games for mobile today? One literally came out like 2 days ago, called Digimon Up, but it's like a idle game, so I don't know how much mileage you'll get out of that. Play this as a kid, I could never understand it. It's a sick game. It's very cool. Well, it's I'm a big fan of it. Okay, and prep phase, yes, I suppose. I'm just gonna... We're gonna YOLO a card and see what happens. Either I win this turn or I win next turn. And there's no shame in winning next turn. Alright. Well, whatever. Boo Digimon up. I'm so disappointed. Yeah, well. Digimon fans love to complain about the 9 games a year they get. Monster Rancher is just like having the worst time. We're lucky to get like 2 games a decade. 1 game a decade. And Digimon's like, they forgot about Digimon. They never do anything about Digimon. They only released 6 games this month. I mean, it's an idle game, not the idle type I would play. Yeah. I'm not interested in it. I'm probably going to download it, check it out, and then turn it off and never play it again. I'm like starting to get to the end of my patience with Pokemon TCG Pocket too. I think I've done all there is to do. I'm not really interested in like keeping up with really anything with it anymore. I don't have my subscription anymore. I'm just gonna open packs, but like I'm not too interested in like new sets or whatever. Two big boys swanging. I'm playing a FAMA 1 in my PC net drives. It's like the devices has online PvP. That's pretty cool. I think Pocket's a fun game. It's just like anything else, you know, the novelty wears off and you're like, I don't need to spend all this time and money on it. Time Stranger is probably sick. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't super into it, but it seemed okay. It seemed fine. And just as I get older, I realize that like I'm not really into like the 40+ hour RPGs anymore. Unless it's like revolutionary, like Baldur's Gate 3 was wasted a lot of my time. Sweet and Pokemon, I got pulled in the Champions Train, never lost it as it turns out. Oops, got Master Ball in singles. Yeah, I was fucking around with the Goofy Sandaconda team, but I realized it's like the amount I would have to play to get like proper IVs and stuff on my team. I was not, or EVs rather, I wasn't really willing to put in the effort because I don't have Pokemon Home or anything like that. Evil Slayer deck. Evil Slayer. Also, don't care to get Pokemon Home. Yeah. I can use Altoy Agumon, I think. We got a Palmon. I'm gonna kill it in one hit. What's this game-changing classic like Elden Ring? I can't be bothered to pick up a new franchise. I'm not, you know, I don't have any real, like, hard and fast rules. It's just, you know, I enjoy what I enjoy, and what I enjoy is, like, smaller game loops, for the most part. Letting you move around Pokemon between games is the best and worst thing ever. What do you mean, move around Pokemon between games? Oh, I like home. Yeah, like being able to take Pokemon from one game and move them to another one. It's a bad deal to spend 12 hours a week playing Pokemon Champions, and I still feel like home is a waste of money. I feel that. Okay, this is going to be really sick for me. This is going to go crazy. Even more so. Holy. Can't really use Circle. I'm gonna use Circle. I'm gonna use Circle. It worked out. Just started replaying this for the billionth time. So I subbed. Hey, yeah, no, this game's sick. I've played it a million times. Huge fan of it. We're gonna be doing the reason I'm like replaying it again on stream is that we are gonna be doing a tournament sometime next month over net play. So it's gonna be super exciting. Just to see all the broken nonsense that everybody comes up with. And then on my next turn we go to Angelomon. Nice. So I'm playing like a kind of crappy deck on purpose because, you know, I never play green. Green feels like pretty weak. It's probably fine casually early game, but it feels like all the best cards are like unbelievably late game. But yeah, appreciate the sub. Very kind of you. I don't know. I can't kill. We're pressing triangle. We're swarming. Palmon would have been good to use on my guy too. We had a couple of different ways to get green specialty out of the El Toy-Agumon. Stuck in Master Ball 4? You just need to believe in the snake. Dude, that video did so bad. It's actually, like, legitimately funny. I edited together the first day I played Champions on stream. Pretty funny stream. And, you know, just short little video. It's like 17 minutes or whatever. And I put it up, and it fucking bombed so hard. It's so funny, man. I wasn't even mad. I was just like, well, alright. What can you do? It's like every time I make a video that's not Monster Rancher or Dragon Quest Monsters, it's just, like, gets no traction at all. I guess the first Digimon World stream got a lot of traction. But that, like, you know, it was kind of a nightmare because everyone was a big asshole about me not knowing how to play the game. Isn't Digimon World Tour my jam back in the day? Hell yeah. Yeah, I am a big Digimon World 2 enjoyer. People love to hate it. Ah, come on. Oh, whatever. Let's just swing something here. Well, whatever. Mean. So I'm actually down for the first time in like a lot of games. It's been a long ass time. There's also a card game Digimon World 3 if you're interested. Stream so many different games, can be hard to build consistency. Digimon World 2 is slow but awesome. Yeah, it's you just play it on emulator, it's fine. Yeah, I'm probably not playing Digimon World 3 though. Oh, I kind of... We gotta dump this hand. I do have a point. Oh, okay. We're not behind. What am I talking about? Alright, cool. We get the chestnut out. What about World 4? I didn't even know there was a World 4. I think I might have known there was a World 4. World 1 and 2... World 1 and Monster Rancher 2 stuck to me. I guess I was just, like, building up a monster. Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed... like the digital pet aspect of 1 because, you know, as someone with like 20,000 hours in Monster Rancher. 4 was a co-op hack and slash dungeon crawler, really? Digimon World 1 and 2 were a nightmare to start when I was a kid. Having to do the Dragon Quest Monsters thing of, you know, combining down because you hit max level... kind of bothered me as a kid, but as an adult, like, I really like the system. A lot of that is just because I think, the Dragon Warriors Monsters game loop is, like, a perfect game loop. Like, I love the Dragon Quest Dragon Warrior Monster games. And then Digimon World 2 is sick because they literally were like, we're just going to steal that idea. Dancing leaves. Get them with the leaves. That's like just wind. There's no leaves there. Excuse me. He doesn't even know what his moves do. You don't even know what your moves do. Well, I got 3 ways to boost my attack power by 200. But I don't have a way to KO. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna throw more leaves. You just got control decked by a green deck. You're playing badly if that ever happens to you. The leveling system in 2 is infamous for something that's insanely common for monster games and nowhere near the worst part of the gameplay loop. I know. The worst part of the gameplay loop is that a single battle takes like 45 minutes. Like these people would not exist. They would not survive the Dragon Quest Warriors mines. Whatever. I guess we're just pressing it again. Started with Digimon World 2 on my PS1 in Japanese. I was like 9, so I didn't get very far. Yeah. The canon utilities for disabling obstacles in Japanese, that would be insane. I always mention this game. Japan-only monster raising game called Granbo for the Game Boy Advance. It was a Capcom game. You raised little robots that were either green, red, or blue, and those were like the types. Like red was strong against green, green was strong against blue, blue was strong against red, and then I think there was a purple type that wasn't weak against anything. But really fun game, but I only ever played it in Japanese, and so I would like look at like specific words. If any word or like any set of characters showed up in the text in a different color, I was like, that must be important, and I would write it down and then try and figure out what it could possibly mean somewhere else. That was at a time where I didn't have internet, so was an ordeal for sure. I never beat it, but it's a cute game. I got pretty far, I just didn't beat it. I was just, you know, I was willing to put in the time and effort, you know, to get good at a game that didn't matter. Battle speed and evolving only on base for you? Yeah, that's fair. Wish the Monster Rancher line was also in English? Yeah, I mean, it is just Monster Rancher Uma Musume. There's a pretty big community in my Discord and the bigger Monster Rancher Discord talking about it all the time, though. I put out a video when Monster Farm Line first came out, and like how to like get it up and running and how to play in Japanese if you don't know how to read Japanese. And then people have expanded on that, and there's a bunch of guides now, so it's totally doable. It's just, you know, there's a reason I don't play it. I don't think it's a good enough game for me to like deal with the Japanese aspect of it, because there's so many like effect triggers and things like that, and if I can't read it, it like takes away a lot of the fun. Lower opponent's attack power to 0. Opponent's HP is doubled. Opponent's specialty is dark. Own attack power is tripled. We just need Dark Altar. Piximon card. Wow, I needed one of those. Hey, Sir Arthur, how you doing? I'm doing good. And just stick around to make sure that thing does not get lost in the annals of time, because that will perish at some point. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, wow. Alright, Fusion Shop. You remember playing Monster Rancher in PS2 that were circus themed? Yeah, Evo. That game is like hot ass. Dude, I don't like the way this Andromon looks at me. He's got the eyelashes and he's smiling at me. Why does he look like that? What does he know? Watch, you get a huge spike in Japanese watchers when you play because they want to watch someone in America play it? Nah, it doesn't really work like that. The Femdramon, yeah. He is kind of giving me the look. Training with a rhythm game, it sucked. Marvelous. Marvelous. Also, all the battles are like, it's like a straight up RPG. Like, it's not Monster Rancher at all. And it's really weird because I don't know. I don't even really have cards to combine here. I don't even care. Worry about that later. Are we winning? We're doing pretty good. Previous Andromon had a plug. This one has an OLA. You can always make option cards. Is it 2 of the same color to make option cards? Is that how you do it? But yeah, there's not even tournaments. And I remember I played Evo on stream. And they're like, oh, it's time for the tournament. I'm like, oh, sick. We actually get to do tournaments. That's cool. And then the tournament was a single story battle against one person. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that is hot ass. What the hell? Let's get rid of our red cards. An attack option card. An attack option card. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. We didn't save first. Hey, okay. Coliseum's pretty good. We're not using any red. Oops. So let's just do this. Mega... That's not an attack option card. What the hell? We're waiting for the third fusion shop. Not worth to start early unless you're just feeding cards to your partner. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay. We got the lottery ticket. Another cyber parts. We're flying. Mucho man. Mucho man. So fusions, each card has a value, and you have to add specific value for each card. Yes. I don't mind the backseating. I do know how this game works. Like I said, I literally have a 100% file that I was showing off the other day. Diotamamon. The D stands for dick. He's an asshole. Digivolve option card. Digi-devolve or something like that would be cool. Hey! Nice. I'll take that. Let's do 2 Guburimons. He just your ways? I know. That's not an attack Digimon card. Or an attack option card. What are you doing? What are you doing? If you click off this, what are you even doing? If you scroll away. I'm not using blue either. My 2 goats from Digimon World 2. High-speed disc? High-speed disc is pretty good. Partner finder. Nah, I don't care. Okay, that's fine. We got a couple of fun cards. Mutation would be nice so you can pivot out of armor. Yeah. Digi-devolve is nice too. Did you get all the 7s cards on my other save? Yes. Yeah, it's a huge pain in the ass. He gives you Grand 7s, right? That's the one you get from Nanimon. See, I played the game. I've played the game quite a bit. If they gave this game a port, what QOL would you want them to add? I think people stress about QOL too much. I think games are fine as is most of the time. And a lot of what people talk about when they talk about QoL is actually like balance patching, which is, you know, changes the vibe of the game. Or it's like, oh, I wish I got more experience or whatever. It's like, okay, sure. You wish the game was shorter and easier. Okay, let's get rid of some stuff. Let's put in some fun cards. Digidevolve, I think, is a fun card. I'm gonna get rid of one Psychmon. Psychmon's pretty good, but... Or no, I'm gonna get rid of... I don't even really want more Shellmon. Give me Colosseum. Level Balancer I wanted to. I can get rid of a Jungle Mojimon. Okay, this is looking pretty funny. That's so many option cards, man. It's sick. Generally bothers me that people call something that's 5 times EXP QOL. It's really funny talking to people about QOL, and the thing is that it changes for everybody what their line in the sand is, right? Of like what is just balance patching and what is QOL. I remember I was reading something like 2 days ago where someone was talking about this exact same thing, and they kept giving examples of what they figured like proper examples of quality of life changes. And I was thinking to myself, that's also balance patching. Like, you drew this arbitrary line in the sand, and you're like, everything on this side is like, oh, congratulations, you want the game to be easier and have less of an identity. And everything on this side is like, yeah, it'll actually make the player experience better. But reading what they thought made the player experience better was me thinking, congratulations, you just want the game to be easier and lose its identity. And I'm sure wherever I draw the line in the sand, there's someone on the other side who's like, no, that's also just, you know, complaining about the game being the way it is. As someone who didn't grow up this game and constantly complains about quality of life, I think card battles feel great. Yeah, I mean, more of the game would be nice, but I mean, that's not really a quality of life change. I don't know what I would change. I think it's pretty good. Hey, Black Knightmon. Wish this game had a sequel or something. In the PS2 era, Card Battle and World 3 felt vastly different. Yeah. EXP multipliers isn't balance patching or quality of life, it's band-aids. Well, I mean, it's balance patching because it makes the game easier. I just want more of the game, more effects. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that I would say like this game did poorly from like a mechanical level that needs to be adjusted in like a quick fix kind of way. Animations are pretty snappy. You can turn them off if you want. Yeah, it would just be like expanding on the game, really. I don't really care about any of this. It was an entirely different card game? Yeah, it's not the same game at all. Sky City just being like one like castle on a cloud is pretty funny. Hi, I'm Kari. It's nice to meet you. I was zoned out. I had to talk to your cat first. Checklist reminder for 100% game completion rating. Oh, that's a good one. But the game already has that. Unless you're talking about battles, in which case, kind of spoilery. Because 100% is just fight every character, right? So it would have to be like, you haven't fought X at this time. Maybe there's a way to make it happen. Like you could like have it could just be like fight question mark or whatever, or like fight the question mark arena to let you know that there's still more. That could be okay because there's a lot of points in this game post game where it's like I don't know what to do now. There's like no instruction. Fusion shop upgrade too, right? But there's a list of parts. There's a list of parts and there's a list of cards, so you can see what you're missing already. I realize there's 2 versions of Gatomon. There's, well, yeah, and then 3 if you count Black Gatomon. But, yeah, the champion are Gatomon. Rumble Arena was actually more your jam? Interesting. That's a very different game. It's like being, I like card games? Yeah, this fighting game was better, though. Alright. Can we get through this whole area in one go? In one stream? It's cool you get to know some armored Digimon didn't appear in the anime. Yeah. Some fun guys. Alright, well, cool new card. Gotta dump it immediately. Love to see it. I don't know enough rookies in this deck. Whatever, we got the partner. Nothing else matters. We're going for it. Digimon Grave's a pretty good card. Dude, it worked? Oh my god. Why'd you press circle? Alright, that shit's already paying off. Card Battle is the only Digimon game I've stuck with so far. Time Stranger is fun, but I can't see myself beating it again. I mean, people talk about games in like such a weird way now. Like you can replay games, but it's okay to play a game once and then not play it again. Was Vemon the only partner that had 3 armor evos? Yeah. Yeah, he's the only one. Main character privilege. SM freaking H. It's probably one of my fave Digimon games. Has aged pretty good. Yeah, I don't think there's any real issues with it. I never got all the 7s cards when I was a kid because I didn't even know how to get them. Yeah, I mean, they were pretty well hidden. You must replay every game you ever play at least 3 times, or all opinions are invalid. This single-player game that came out last year has 2 active players on Steam right now. It's a dead game. It's like, okay, because people had fun with it and they're done with it. You're not making money off it, little bro. Like, you don't worry about who's playing what games. You don't see any money if the developer of your favorite game is doing well. We're gonna hit him with the evil gaze. Is this vanilla Cardmon? What? Like, this is, yeah, base game. We haven't like put any mods or anything on. Starting to get out of the mindset of having to get infinite playtime out of games. There's chocolate Cardmons? Maybe. Cardmon is a Digimon, to be fair. He's not in the game, though. Yeah, the infinite playtime mindset is dumb. People are dumb. Who'd have thought? Did big jamming. Jamming. Jamming till the break of day. I'm jamming. Alright, evil gaze. Got him. Infinite playtime game design, I think, is even more dumb. I think games that are made to be replayable is fine. Short arcade experiences are, you know, they're good and people like them, and I think it's kind of silly to... He's gonna use a whistle here, right? So it doesn't really matter what I do. X to 0. And I'm gonna do this. No? Okay. Hey now. Why do we ever invent true gacha? I don't know. But yeah, arcade games, it's like I played for like 10 minutes, I lost the game, alright, that's it. Good game, I'll try again when I have 10 minutes later on. That shit's great. Oh. It didn't break. I accidentally paused it, but I don't remember what my quick key to unpause is. Okay, that's fast forward. What is the... Okay, let me look at my hotkeys. Escape. No. I can't seem to see what could have paused it. I had a cup that fell on my keyboard. There's nothing in it, so it didn't like spill water or anything. Toggle pause. Keyboard space. But then fast forward is shift? It's like broken. Okay, there we go. I don't know. It's fixed now. Whatever, don't worry about it. Infinite playtime is something we need to consider when developing since it's sought after by a lot of players. Oh, I'm not saying that. I think if you work in the industry, you're stuck. And you know, there's only so much you can do. I think people worrying about it are stupid morons. Like, as like a consumer base, people don't actually know what they want. And if you were to like give them a good game, they would appreciate it. But they don't want a good game. They want a game that they can play instead of like talking to their friends. I just want a game that I can pick up 5 years down the line and just play. That's me with Balatro. When Balatro came out, I played it a little bit and I was like, yeah, that's fun. And then I got it on my phone a couple of months ago and I've been playing it a lot. Still a good game. Just a hobbyist, no bigs. But still, like, you know, if you're trying to make a living off it, you definitely need to worry about it. I feel that. I haven't had any time this month to work on the game. I've been... Sorry, I'm adjusting my pants. I thought I was going to have so much free time to work on game dev and video stuff, and I've, like, barely had time to work on video stuff alone. Like, I haven't touched the game in, like, a month and a half. It's been very frustrating, honestly. But we'll get the last couple of Rancher rundowns out, and then I'll be able to focus a little bit more on game dev stuff, I think. Yeah, I'm making a game. Hey, Stark, how are you doing? Oh, do you have a debit card at 14? I had one at, like... Yeah, when I was 13. That was when I got my first job. Let's dump this. Yeah. I want Ninjamon. Oh my god. Okay, well, we gotta do the big play here. Eat up HP is the right play. But did he go for the KO? He went for triangle. Okay. Interesting. Look forward to it. Appreciate you trying to mine too. Yeah. You're the guy who made the one in the Discord, right? It's looking pretty good. You can link it here if you want. It's a browser-based Monster Rancher inspired little creature tamer game. Real-time battles. Pretty cool. Cool idea. I say my rookie rush isn't good. No, well, I mean, my deck is kind of ass. But we're going to make it work. Better to make a mistake going to a tiny amount of debt when your parents can still whip your ass. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Fuck you. Still missing a lot. Update it once the game jam ends. Yeah, that's cool. Top decked whistle. I got hit with the pants shock. My pants. What a maroon. Whatever. We're just gonna make sure he can't attack next turn, so it's fine. I don't even need to worry about that. I can just first attack here. Get him with the ninja jujitsu. It's not even ninjutsu. Knock my pants off so hard my whole torso disappeared. I have no torso and I must twist. Dude, I fucked up my back so bad last Saturday? Yeah, last Saturday. And then I did a session, like a boxing session on Tuesday, and then I did sparring on Wednesday, and then I did some powerlifting yesterday. And I'm like, why is my back not getting better? I wonder. Wonder what it could possibly be. You don't think Ninjamon and Mamimon are too shy to show their faces? Yeah. They're nice guys, but they're shy. Can you beat this game with red deck? Yes. Red deck's very good. Green deck probably the worst. It's still fine, it's just probably the worst. It happens to have a good matchup against the final boss. But it's not, you know, the numbers aren't really there, or the effects rather aren't really there otherwise. Ninjamon's probably just a dumpling under there. He's a little chestnut. His Japanese name is like Chestnutmon or whatever. Can't really do anything here, right? Yeah. He went for the X. I guess that makes sense. You might as well when you got nothing else, but 30 HP. Can I make it happen? I can do a 450 first attack next turn. You can pivot out of black for green, yellow, even blue if you feel spicy. Pivot out of black. P-Finder and Armor up there are the only cards I sub into red. Oh, for the red deck. Yeah, oh, yeah, because it's red and black to start, right? Yeah. Okay, is he going to first attack? Unfortunately, I couldn't get rid of another card. But yeah, we're going to see if we can first attack here. Doing 450 off the rip would be sick. Yeah, okay. Pretty good chunk. Alright, Vidramon, that guy was strong. We're gonna beat his ass, though. We're not worried at all. We got a little chestnut. Look at him go. The little... Bruh. You're gonna shoot a V at me. Alright, I got exploded a little bit. It's okay. Alright, relax. I want to use cyber parts, but I can also just win. Yeah, let's just win. Oh, I don't do enough damage. Fuck. Okay, so I need to... Whatever, we just chunk for as much damage as we can. Fuck, I'm gonna do it too, brother. Easy. First attack is set. Okay, cool, man. I don't gotta worry about anything. Hossimon too good? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It threw like an air boomerang at me. Hossimon... I don't know. I like Shiramon, but we're not going into yellow, I don't think. We're playing this. I don't know if he's going to play anything, but we can just jam this fire failure. Yeah. Wasn't a support card. It was an option card. We got him. Cutting shoot. Pretty fire. Hell yeah. And we do a little zooming around. Whee! We got a lower level, probably safe enough. Well, I mean, it's over. We did it. Alright. Crappy cards. Do I have a favorite card? Ooh. San Yanmamon, probably. San Yanmamon is just, it's so BM. 210 first attack is crazy. Only costs 20 DP to go into it. 210 first attack. Use it with Toy Agumon to set your opponent's HP to 200. Smoke him every time. Alright. Cool, Gatomon. Your life story, it's super interesting to me. You're a cat with a lot going on. But I'm like a big Shakumon fan. I love Shakumon. I love Submarimon. A lot of cool cards in this game. Yeah, whatever. We'll do some damage. Psychmon, probably not going to be super useful for a while. We'll dump that. It's actually a ton of models in this game. I know, it's crazy. They put a lot of work in. Argatomon. Yeah, we haven't seen Gatomon yet. Let's we'll let him swing. He actually could have used Gatsumon there for like a big play. But he didn't. If your opponent had a higher HP champion, Psychomon would have been good, but Gatomon's HP is so bad, yeah. A lot of the models and attacks were never reused again. I know. It's a big waste. Unique animations for each one. There's some that are the same. Like Piximon and the Toy Agumons have like the same like star shooting attack. It's pretty rare, but it is... There are a few of them. Alright, I'm gonna turn Polygon Battle off now. We can just roll through this. Agurumon throws a darkness gear. He does like the discus throw. And we're gonna heal another 300 HP. Love that for me. Oh shit. Okay, well. Could have been spooky. Damn, that would have been crazy. Bye-bye. No attacks for you. So now we got them in the blender. We have so much tempo at this point. Like, it's just over. We wait until there's a cool mon to summon for polygons? Yeah, I think so too. Okay, Gatsumon. Still like nothing I can't kill it in one hit. Use it. Yeah. Cool, man. Great play. You go grab the special Digiballs from Champion Fusion? Yeah, I don't have like Ankylamon and Angemon yet. I got Angemon. I don't have Ankylamon. But I could get me a Shakomon if I had it. Love how Hagurumon throws a dark... Oh, yeah, I already read that. My bad. Salamon. He's dead now. That dog died. Green pack. Okay, well, there you go. You like the dog? There you go. Angemon card. Nice. Love getting the cards I already have. Cool. All right. Terra area, baby. We're on to the steep road. Yeah, let's do steep road, and then I can, I'll call it a night. Steep road's a hard one. Loses and immediately posts dog. Certified Moosebones viewer. I'm Megadramon. Who are you? I'm Nash. Great to meet you. I've never heard of you before. I've heard of everybody. I live in this hut. Place isn't for shrimps like you. Who are you calling a shrimp? You saying I fried this rice? Well, whatever. I'll play with you if you want. But don't say I didn't warn you. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Hello, I am not Digimon Emperor. Oh, I am. Okay. I'm really sorry, I was wrong. Back then I felt like I understood everything 2 hours ago. Get this weird dude away from me. Solomon, the dog that evolves into a cat, evolves into an angel, evolves into a lion. That's like the most normal Digimon evolution of all time. Oh, I just gotta check something real quick. Oh, I forgot. I missed this. Little miffed I got 3 Edamons, and I think the only option cards I've gotten were the ones I've fused for. Damn. Yeah, they hate your ass. Alright. I'm sure Wormon forgives you. Thanks, that's nice to hear. Anyway, let's go get our second partner. I forgot about that. I like how you can just like keep going. You don't get your second partner, you don't get your second Digi-Egg. So it's already been answered, but is there any planned date from the PvP file for card battle will be available? In like a couple days, probably. I thought you're a good card tamer. By the way, I found this a while ago. I think we'll get some use out of it. Special fusion data. Goodbye, let's battle again. I forget who you talked to get the second one. I'm pretty wild. You better watch out or you'll get hurt. Color-coded decks like red decks have mostly red cards in them. This is incredible advice. We have to alert the presses. Second partner is Armadillomon guy in Igloo City. You really get the second? No. That's second egg. You get the second partner here. Second egg is Wormmon? You... No, it's not. Oh my god. Oh, second... Yes. Sorry, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yes. Not second partner. Yeah, I was pretty sure you got it there, but... Is it after doing those? I know you have to talk to Cody at some point. But it's not like you get one partner and then you get the second partner immediately. Is it really that early? Really? Huh. I didn't think it was that early. Bum, 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 bing, bum, 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 bum. Right. Egg is from Taku Kari. Second egg is Wormmon. Yeah. I'm gonna strengthen my dick. Let's go. Bye-bye. I really didn't think you got it that early. I guess it's pretty front-loaded. But yeah, you don't get the egg for a long-ass time. Like, a long time, as it were. Okay. Let's take a look at my partners. Better effect. opponent uses X attack is pretty funny. Yeah, this is fine. Third partner is paced hilariously since you get it from Steep Road and then their egg is right after Wiseman. Yeah, it's like one after the other. I just remember that I thought you hit second partner in Green City. I don't know why. I knew you talked to Cody for something, but I didn't realize it was like right away. I thought you had to talk to them again after. Anyway, we're gonna get Pegasus spawn. I thought I talked to him, but I guess, yeah, it's on Kari. Three green partner strategy is pretty strong. Well, we're gonna get Wormmon. What the fuck? Well, there's someone I gotta talk to. No, you can get the second egg before you get partner 3. Do I have to have him in a deck, maybe? I can't imagine that's the case, but... It's TK? Okay, well, we talked to him, and we didn't get it, so... You can pardon my confusion. We'll figure it out. Yeah, he should give you Pegasus, yeah. What the fuck? Do a battle first? Maybe. Okay, let's go, we don't need it right away. We'll just win Steep Road and then come back. Oh, whoops. I like how Steep Road is literally just like a hut on the side of the road for you to like rest in. And there's all these freaks hanging out in it. You prissy little tamer. Damn, he sounds like the guy who like lost his shit on me on YouTube because I wasn't uploading like daily Nuzlocke videos. What did he call me? Sassy. He called me sassy. You sassy little streamer. Prissy's pretty good too. Out of control deck. He's got 5 colors in it. Cool. Well, I'm gonna explode you. Wait. Opponent's HP are halved, opponent's attack power is doubled. He can't kill me either way. I Remember what Gaburimon's original dialogue was before the translation? It's pretty funny regardless. Bad touch Gaburimon. Yeah. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Well, alright. Here's hoping he didn't press X. He could win it with X, but he did. Alright. Alright, well, fuck you too, Charmamon. You freak. 2 missile pods hanging out, eh? Alright, well, here's hoping he didn't press jamming again. Beautiful. I guess we can show off Patamon. Do some attacks here. It's pretty much game over anyway. Patamon with the big damage. 400 damage rookie. Love to see it. You don't actually get to see Patamon too much because, you know, you are always using the armor version. You're always using Pegasusmon. Or Baronmon. Baronmon's who you're really using, but... I got him with the boom bubble. Alright, and because we're just going to watch that again, I'm going to turn it off this time. GG's, Gaburimon. You did your best. Just wasn't good enough. Whee! It's also possible that, like, maybe he doesn't give you the egg if you're at rank 1. Like, if you haven't fought with the Patamon. I don't know. I don't know what could be causing it, but we definitely didn't trigger something. I'll just let you in. Yes, sir, that's what I plan on doing. You didn't expect to hear this, did you? Well, let's do this. He 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 he. I don't trust him. You fool. You fool. Bandai did a good job making Gaburimon not likable. He's like the Zubat of Digimon. Yeah, he's a little asshole. He's cool, though. Dark Digivolution deck. He's got the card floating on his head. Love that. Yeah, this is okay. I don't really need to use this, but we'll use it. Eat up HP, eh? My guess is you don't get it since you can get partner 3, so the game goes, you should really get that. I don't know. I don't know. Does anyone else call Snow Agumon Snowgumon, or is that just you? It might just be you, but it's good. Yes, let's do this. Dump this. I pressed the wrong button, but that's okay. No, if I had played... Okay, if he was going to use Circle, If I knew he was going to use Circle, I could have just... I guess it wouldn't have mattered either way. I was going to say I could have just used Toy Agumon, but... You know, we're fine. I just have to worry about him Digivolving next turn. But I guess that's what Toy Agumon's for. It just punishes him for going into a champion immediately. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to use that. This is fine for now. Okay, still can't do anything. Learn Agu as an onomatopoeia for Chomp. Oh, really? I guess that's fitting. That makes sense. Okay, so we got first attack, and we have Toy Agumon on the field. Whatever he plays, like if we don't kill him here, which we're not going to, so I'm playing it super safe. Okay, he's not going to Digivolve, so that's fine. But then the next guy he pulls out dies anyway. Toy Agumon plus Ninjamon is a really good combo. So I basically get to attack first 3 times in a row here. Pretty free, all things considered. He called me a fool. This is what he gets. Don't call me a fool. What the hell? Dude's a jerk. Alright. Oh! Opponent uses triangle, eh? Airdramon. Airdramon's so weird. What a weird card. 50 damage. X attack. You're slick, really. I like the way you play those cards. It's like Magic the Gathering. It's true. So rematch we meet. I hope I never see your face again. What the hell, man? Dude's an asshole. You got this far. Don't think about beating me. You're not gonna get through here, kid. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Mega Shock deck. Oh, dude, he's shooting the little fish missile, and the fish missile had the card in its mouth. I'm not gonna Armor Digivolve here. I'm gonna do 640 damage turn 1. All right. He can't kill me, so it's fine. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, alright. We call that getting got on the top deck. What the fuck, man? Well, that sucked. Oh, I thought he was going to use the X attack. X attack. Oh, and X power is doubled. No, I'm going... Yeah, it's okay. Alright, that's fine. Not really. I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Um... 310's not a lot of damage to do. I got a couple of cards that can win this for me. Beautiful. That's one of them. God says you have to beat TK 3 times using his deck to get Pegasusmon Digi-Egg. No. What? No, that's not true at all. Maybe if it's the third Digimon you pick is Patamon. But yeah, that's just not true at all. Pretty sure the first partner eggs are all just progress related. It's the second partner eggs that have some requirements. Right, but it's you don't have to beat him 3 times with his own deck. You don't have access to his deck until later. Maybe I do have to beat him 3 times, but... But yeah, some of the guides are not very good. Second egg after Analog Man? No, that's the third egg. Or second egg for the first guy, yes. This first playthrough? Nah. No, we've played a couple of times. Okay, so I'm going first, so it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Egg 2 is talk to owner of second partner. Yeah. Okay, GG's. It's so funny, this actually, like, increases my HP. Oh, man. Okay, cool. It was looking dicey, with the quick Digimon, but... Here's the first egg for every partner is just, hey, you got far enough in the game. Yeah. First egg for a second partner, yes. Yeah, it's you just talk to the Kyrie or TK, as far as I remember. Skipping partner 2 until partner 3 can be unlocked, so there's some flag shenanigans happening. Yeah, it's totally possible. It's not a big deal. We'll figure it out. Again, this isn't like a... What do you call it? You didn't get anything for beating him? Oh, that's right, because he turns into Gigadramon. I forgot about that. Anyway, we'll deal with that later. Let's go talk to him again and see. You can't get Digi-Egg till the third partner? No, it's not. Nope. But JSND might be onto something. I might have, like, tripped the flags in, like, a fucked up order. But no, you don't have to beat TK with his deck. You can't even fight him yet. All the partner stuff, my notes and says if you pick Patamon, talk to TK and that's it. Yeah, no, it's as far as I know, that's it. After you've done the battle arena. Is unlock third partner prior to second egg, so there might be some mess ups. Yeah. So let's go get Wormmon, and then we can see if it unlocks it after that. Angels hate me? They do hate me. Growl, growl. I Gigadramon. Growl, I defeat you. Come to arena. Growl, growl, arg. What's wrong with this Digimon? This dude's a freak. Haha, I get to see you again. I don't plan on winning this battle, so relax. This battle is just a formality, alright? Hee hee hee. By the way, I have some advice for you. If there's a mutation during fusion, you'll end up with an unusual card. Why would he give me actual advice? Alright. Tamers are unlocked after Analog Man, so I don't think so. Yeah. Alright. We gotta do Battle Arena one more time, and then we're calling it for the night, I think. You they lobotomized your boy Gigadramon in this game? Yeah. Poor guy. Partner 3 is before Steep Road. So there's probably partner 2 checks for partner 3. Partner 3 is before Steep Road? I thought you got it here. It's after you talk to Ken immediately? Yeah, it's from Steep Road. You don't get it when you do earlier, so that's what ticks me off. What? I don't know. I can't make heads or tails of that comment at all. You don't get it when you do it earlier. That's what ticks me off. But you just said it's before Steep Road. I'm going to stop reading chat. It's giving me a migraine. I'm trying to parse it. I just don't know what's being said. Anyway. We do big damage. Wee! First win. Can't softlock anyway. Yeah, I know. You'll get him. Basically, normally you talk to Ken, he apologizes and gives partner 3. You don't when you do talk to him earlier in the stream. And it made me go, there's a... Okay, I see what you're saying. So it's not before Steep Road, it's before you do the battle arena, is what you're saying. We'll just roll through the arena and we'll be fine. And we'll do 620 in my next attack. Will it be enough? No. Unfortunately not. Okay, I had to worry about it. Snugglebree's so weak. He just has a ton of HP. 770 base HP, which is crazy. We go head out now. Can't wait for the tournament. Well, thanks for tuning in. All triangle win. Let's go. Plus, oh, I got plus circle attack power. Hell yeah. Let's go. Toy, I'll get too strong. It's like maybe the best card in the game. It's pretty bonkers. Okay. He still thinks he can win. I beat your ass last time, brother. Some people got too much confidence. Why are you talking to me like that? I can do 500. No. 500 damage isn't worth the risk there. I get first attack? Yeah, okay. It's a pretty good opener. Skullgram on... Opponent discards all cards. Okay. Misfire effect. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. My effect went first. And now we just, you know, we see what happens here. It's a funny thing, like Gigadramon plays cards with his claw hand, so chill. Yeah, Megadramon had, like, fired the little fish missile, and the fish missile was the one playing the cards. Which sounds like a bit, but that's actually what it was. Okay. I am going to just press circle and play Mega Parts and see if it works. It's not the right play, really, but... Okay, it is the right play. I'm a huge genius. Toyamon first attack Ninjamon on the opponent's turn? Yeah, I did that like 4 times in a row in this arena alone earlier. Oh no, Venom Myotismon. He can do 1200 damage to me. Or he can do 0 damage to me. If he gets to swing an attack, we'll bring the Polygon Battle up. I don't really need this. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave that. Do a little bit of damage at a time. Sorry, Monster Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Have blanket protection? Yeah. What are you looking for, brother? Like a tack chip or something? Okay. So we'll turn on the Polygon Battle because I can't stop him this time. I pressed the wrong attack! I pressed triangle trying to get out of the menu. Okay, well, we can survive. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Demi Devi pre-made deck seems fun to use, yeah. Main antagonist is also just some boomer who doesn't like digital stuff. It's true. Tyrant Savage. Didn't even use Circle. I lived. Save the world playing cards. It's fun to think about. It's true. If he kept the Skullgram on for this turn, I would have been in trouble. Yeah, I know, but he didn't. Ah. This is pretty good for me. This is pretty good for me. Do you think he used X attack? 900 damage blue blaster. Let's go. World's biggest bug. Dude, triangle's like actually the worst move he could be using. What's he doing, man? He could be doing 1200 damage. Well, I guess he wouldn't have this turn. But I always never thought he'd be getting scrubbed by a little bug. He's getting bug scrubbed. I am going to press X. Because I think I'm in pretty good shape if I press X here. Yeah, prioritizing hitting you with whatever attack is closest to your exact health. If it thinks it has a kill opportunity. We just saw that not happen like 3 times in a row, though. He used his weakest attack for no reason. But yeah, that's what I was banking on there. Okay, and now I'm gonna go back to green just to rub it in his face. Main game AI is random. It seems like it. I mean, there's definitely times where circle attack would kill me, so I just keep pressing my X makes circle to 0 attack over and over again, and I cheese the game that way. But yeah, he kept using triangle. I don't know why. X would have been better early, and then circle would have been better later. I guess he was just afraid. Anyway, we did that with a bug. Pretty cool. Boosted attack power 300. So that's just better than the one I have already. You're good. I don't care. Go away. Alright, Megadramon, Gigadramon. And then we'll call it. And then next stream on Monday, we'll worry about getting the bug. Figure out what's wrong. My deck is so haggard. Dramojamon's probably not as good as having Hawkmon. But I think here's the play. We do this. Because we can do 680 instantly, which is very good. Saber Dramon doesn't have an effect, right? Or both players use X, yeah. That's fun. That's a fun one. Kind of funny, because you think it would be good in Crash decks, but it's not, because the only thing you have to worry about in Crash decks is people using X to counter X. There's definitely some utility for it, though. It's good in Crash decks in the sense that, you know, if you're not going first, their X attack usually does less damage. That dude threw a pile of junk at me. What the heck? Dude. Kakuamon's animations in this game are sick. Everything has, like, so much personality. They're all such nice little guys. Oh, look at that. Okay. Cool. First attack. He's got a big first attack, too. Whoa. 30 DP, though. Okay. Let's see. They keep doing it, man. Oh my god. Oh, it's paying off. It's paying off. Triple damage, baby. Black Saber. Pew. The animation on Iron Drill Spin is great too. It's almost like it's too much power for him to handle. It's spinning too fast. And then his little dance is great. Look at him go. Look at him go. Okay, so this is just a handful of like incredible cards. He can just kill me though. So let's use that recovery floppy. Is he gonna do it? No. Okay. I should turn off animations again. I do like Dromojimon though. The big drill is sick. The dance is great, man. Bop, bop, bop. Cat's eyes. Almost enough. Okay, cool. And then we just... whatever. Turn these off, though. I don't really need to boost it, but basically anything he plays next turn, unless he dumps this hand, can kill me, so... Oh, that was my third. Oops. Easy. Always easy. Tuskmon. Hey, we got a nice Dromojimon. Nisei Dromojimon. He's got a mustache. He's a cool guy. Dapper little fella. He's a real rough and tough battling machine. Get ready to be destroyed. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. So funny. I am Battle Master. I growl, growl, defeat you. Growl, growl. Arg. I didn't save. That's fine. If I lose and I go out like a chump, it is what it is. And I'll just redo it next stream. Did you miss anything? Nah, we're up on the big boy fight now. Some recolors are for a cool lore reason, but others are like, we need more filler. Yeah, for sure. They're all, realistically, you know, we need more filler. Okay, both players' HP are halved. I attack first, so not good. Because I was thinking I could... Okay, let me think this through. If I stay rookie, he can't kill me in one turn. He can with this. That's own HP is halved. Both players' HP are halved. Yeah, that's okay. Whatever. I am going to Armor Digivolve, yeah. I didn't need to do that. That's stupid. Whatever. Some odd reason like Shima Unimon that lost his wings in a deadly fight. I suppose. Okay, we're just hoping here. We're hoping he presses circle. He did not. It's no. No. That's okay. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it again? Please just do it again. Please just press circle again. Oh my god, dude. I have like 100% hit rate with the parts. Oh my god. I like those recolors, plus it changes the attribute for some reason. I think it's... Okay. It's always to save time, but it's not a big deal. Okay, holy fuck. That's 1950 damage? Jesus. Yeah, like, it's always to save time, but it's not a big deal to save time. Like, if they... Like, what do you call it? They work backwards, where it's like, well, we need to use a recolor, so what can we do about it? I think that's fine. Plus, I kind of like recolors. I think they're cool. What time zone am I in again? So I won't be late. This is like 12:30 p.m. I'm Eastern. It's a late night for me. That was too much damage, man. We're gonna do this. Why did I... Yeah, whatever. That could have gone really badly. Growl, growl, I growl a loss. Arg, growl, arg. Is he okay? What the hell? Oh, Gardramon. But yeah, in the... Starting on Monday, I'm going to be streaming a lot earlier, though. Because this is like 8 p.m. to midnight is what I would stream tonight and what I normally stream. But just because of the way my work schedule and stuff is working out, I don't work too much during the week in July. So for next week at least, I'm going to be streaming at 1 p.m. Eastern. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck, man. Whatever, I'm just gonna lose here on purpose. I pressed the wrong thing. And this guy, this freak's gonna have a win on me. You hate to see it. Womp womp. I lost. Intentionally losing takes so long. You don't get anything for it. You stink like sour milk. What the hell? Oh my god. I almost did it again. Okay, let me talk to this guy again. And I don't know, life is more than winning card battles. It's all thanks to you. Cool. So am I just like locked out of everything? Hey, Bloody, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I'm going to tune out too. I just want to make sure everything's working. I'm not able to talk to anybody. I'm not able to get any of my partners, any of my eggs. Come on, man. Whatever. I don't know why it's not walking. I don't know why it's not working. Walking. It's not Christopher Walken. Oh my god. Anime Lover Dan! Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? I saw you tried to raid me the other day, but I was ending my game. The meme the mime. Oh my god. Yeah, you tried to raid the other day, but I went offline as you were raiding Thank you for rating again. Appreciate it. I'm about to go offline again, though. It's super late for me. So, we're going to find something to rate. I appreciate it. Man. E Street Gaming. Oh, my God. I've not seen him online in a moon's age. So let's go say hi. Super cool stream. Fun guy to hang out with. But yeah, it's 1 a.m. for me, so I gotta go to bed. Good night, everybody. I will see you on Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Any fun weekend plans? Working. I gotta work all weekend. So that's my fun plans. But I have vacation coming up soon. So, you know, we're working towards it. I will see you guys. Hope you have a fantastic one. You be causing bugs? Maybe. Maybe it's your fault. Clearing Steep Road is supposed to reset third partner check. This is weird. It's not working. Who cares? We'll figure it out. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.